welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. Today we are working on cash stuffing paycheck number 5 of April. We do all of our budgeting on Fridays, and so there are 5 Fridays in the month of April, so we get a 5th paycheck this month, which is great. It really helped us meet some of our savings goals this month. So we're going to go ahead and get started. As always, I'm going to start with my cash wallet, which I did purchase off of Amazon. And to start with, this is my spending money. I do give my husband his spending money directly each week, and I am getting $20. Eating out is getting, $75. This should be all of the miscellaneous, should be all of the ones. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. Animals is getting the usual $40. Household is getting $25. Hygiene is getting $15. And then debt snowball and bank are getting nothing. Moving on to our cash bills. Now, since this is a 5th paycheck, our bill amounts are different than what you're probably used to seeing. The amounts that I usually stuff in this binder are a weekly amount for our bills, not necessarily what the whole bill is for that month. But when we have 5th paychecks, I do like to use that opportunity to get ahead on some of our bills. Mortgage we're going to skip. At this time, we're not trying to make any extra mortgage payments. That will come in the future. We just have other priorities right now. Electric is going to get $50. So right now in electric, we do have $100, $200, $250, $300. And what I do with this extra paycheck week is I try to build a cushion into our bills categories. I actually just paid the electric bill. So right now we have a $300 cushion in electric, but considering our electric bill is so high because we live in Florida and our AC runs a lot, and we've just got to make some updates in the house to get that electric bill down. I don't mind having that much of a cushion in there. So cable is getting $50, and it now has $50, $100, $150. Phones is also getting $50. It now has $50, $100, $50, $5, $60, $160. Now for daycare, I did go ahead and pay for my older daughter's after school program through the end of the school year. We no longer have to pay for that at all, which is fantastic. But we are going to use the whole month of May to prepare for my 1-year-old going into daycare, because we're going from a daycare cost of $25 a week to $165 a week, because she's going to a different daycare and is in diapers, and daycare is just ridiculous anyways. So yeah, that's where we're at. So I'm using the whole month of May to try and get as far ahead on this bill as possible. So it is getting $50 this week. So right now in daycare we have $50, $70, $90, $95, $100. All right, and that's going to be all for our bills this week. Moving on to the sinking funds. Debt snowball is getting $100 this week. And currently I have $105 in snowball. I put this in here because I need to take it to the bank, and for some reason I put it in our snowball folder, so that's why it's paper clipped and out of the way. But in emergency fund, it is getting $100 this week. I did put a sticky note in here though to kind of keep track, we have saved $650 so far this year for our emergency fund. My goal every year is to add $1,000 to our emergency fund, but since the world is in the state that it is currently in, we're probably going to try to do $2,000 this year just for that extra sense of security. But we're adding $100 this week, so now we have saved $750 towards our emergency fund this year, which is great considering we're at the end of April and we're already 3/4 of the way to our original goal. So that's really cool. Animals is getting $35 this week, and I have a placeholder in here. I did create my own placeholders. There's a little chicken for some of my categories. These are currently listed on my Etsy shop. It's an instant download printable. So the link to my Etsy shop is always down below. Right now I just have my animal version and my birthday version on there. I do plan on making some more, but I figured the placeholders would be an easier way to represent the money that I keep in my safe for certain sinking funds. So animals is one of the ones that I keep a lot of money for this category in my safe, so that way I'm not walking around with it. And yeah, the placeholders that I created are going to represent that. I am going to laminate them. Right now I just have them printed on cardstock. But I just thought it was cute and fun, and I didn't want to buy any because I just kind of got the idea to create my own, and I'm really happy with the way that they turned out. So I'm just going to stick with these for right now, and then if I need more in the future, I'll probably support some other small businesses and buy theirs as well. I just don't like the way a lot of placeholders look. I don't like fake money that looks like real money, if that makes sense. I don't know. It's just a personal preference. It doesn't have to do with like the history of money or anything else like that. I just don't like the way it looks. So this is more my vibe. It's cute and goofy and kind of keeps me interested, if that makes sense. Like some people use stickers to keep them interested. I like stuff like this. So that's where we're at. So we're gonna add $35 this week to animals. Let's see. So now in animals we have 100, 200, 300, 350, 70, 80, 90, 95, $400. So I did sell a baby goat this week, and that's where that large chunk of change came from. And I always put the sale of my goats back into my animal sinking fund. So yeah, that's where that came from. Birthdays is getting the usual $10 this week. So we have 100, 150, 170, 180 in birthdays. The next birthday for us is in July. So over the course of the next several months, I'm going to be ramping this fund up a little bit. In car, it is getting $30, and I currently have, I don't know if you can see that, $50 in the safe. So it's getting $30. And $50 pays for my registration this year, which is due in July. So I'm happy that I'm ahead on that. But we now have $80 total, $50 in the bank, $30 in the envelope. And in Christmas is just getting $5. It currently has $1,830 in the safe and $5 here. So we're at $1,835. Date night is also getting $5, and that's all that it has. My husband and I did celebrate our second wedding anniversary this past week, so that this fund got depleted for that. In family entertainment, it is getting 5, and it now has $25. For family photos, it is also getting $5, so it now has 15. All right, there's that one. In gifts, it is getting $5 as well. So we are now at $15 for gifts. In health, we are adding $10. So health now has $20, $40, $50, $55. And I do need to also ramp up this fund. I have a dentist appointment. It's supposed to be at the end of May, but I'm probably going to push it back because I'm not prepared for it. But yeah, we will see. So, house fund is getting $55. We have 70 in the safe. So in house, we now have 70, 120, 130, 140, 145, and 150, which is excellent. Hygiene, I did deplete when my husband and I went out on our date, so it's just gonna have the $5. I did go to Ulta and picked up a couple of things that I had been eyeing for a while, so this went bye-bye. Kids is getting $325, and it should be like this. So 120, 40, 60, 80, 220, 40, 60, 80, 325. I am going to be short. Nope, they gave me 2 10s. That's fine. We'll make it work. So, kids is now at 100, 150, 170, 190, 210, 230, 250, 270, 290, 310, 330, 350, 370, and 375. I am just going to take, I'm going to do 20s. Hang on. 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, and 5. This has to go to the bank because I wrote a check for my daughter's cheerleading, so that needs to go into my account to cover that. So after doing that, it now has 100, 150, 170, 190, 210, 230, and 250, which is great because my oldest daughter is graduating the 8th grade in May. So we're gonna have some expenses for that. L3 is getting $55. So she's gonna get 20, 30, 40, 50, 5. I think I'm gonna be short. I don't know why that happened. Let's see. So 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 65. That is correct. In other holidays, we are adding 5. I do have 15 in our safe for this. So we have 20 total in other holidays. In pantry, we are also adding 5. So we now have 15 there. In phones, we are also adding 5. Nope, I'm not going to be short. Cool. 50, 60, 70, 75, 80 in phones. And then in truck, it is getting the last bit, which should be $60. And I actually owe this fund $20. So it now has 50, 70, 80, 85, 90, plus the 20 would be 110. But I have to pay that back still. So there is that. And that is all for this cash stuffing. There was a lot going on there. So I hope you guys enjoyed this cash stuffing. I'm so happy April is over because it was such a long month. I'm so ready for it to be done and move on, and I'm looking towards May. I'm super excited for May. There's a lot of good things happening in May for our family. So yeah, I'm just really excited. If anybody has any questions, go ahead and leave a comment down below. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you want to continue on this journey with me. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.